Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my April favourites. When I sat down to plan this video out and think like what have I been loving, I was like it's going to be a really short video, but actually there's quite a few things, so I'm going to jump straight in with my one and only fashion favourite first. Is actually this pair of trousers. I have two pairs of them in two different patterns and they are made out of polyester, which I think is why I love them so much. Basically in April we had 1 week-ish of sunshine and summer. That was absolutely beautiful. However, as a hijabi it's always a bit difficult to think like what shall I wear, because you don't want to be looking unmodest or feeling uncomfortable because of the heat, but you also want to be able to go out and about and do your day-to-day thing and, you know, feel as comfortable as possible. And they are just really good value for money, easy to style, and yeah, I absolutely adore these. If you want to see how I got this makeup look, then watch out for my monthly makeup bag. But anyway, skincare wise, I've absolutely been loving the 3CE makeup base, and this is in a yellow colour. They've got a few different colours of these. This is a Korean skincare brand. This is £14, SPF 30 PA+++, so it's really good for the sun protection. You should be wearing SPF anyway, regardless of whether it's sunny or not, because your skin is still being exposed to sun rays all the time. However, I definitely whipped this out when it was really sunny. Because it's got literally a very bright yellow colour, it actually works extremely well as a makeup base if you have any redness as well, because it kind of neutralises the redness. It also kind of brightens the face up. I also found that as long as I gave it a good couple of minutes to sink into my skin on top of my moisturiser, it worked as an amazing base for my makeup. I felt like my makeup lasted longer, it didn't separate as much on my nose, which I talked about with this month's foundation that I've been wearing. I was hoping that I would love this because for £14 for an SPF, that's about, I think it's 30 millilitres, that's pretty decent in my eyes, and I'm definitely going to be picking up 1 or 2 more bottles of this because it literally works so well. I've also actually been really enjoying the Honey Bronze by The Body Shop, and this is a face gel. It's a little bit similar to like a fake tan, but essentially you pop it onto your skin. It comes out really dark like that, and if you've ever used fake tan before, you'll know that it looks very similar, and it just adds a really beautiful warmth, like a tint to your skin, makes it look a little bit more healthy, as you can see, without looking orangey or fake. And my favourite makeup look to do this month has been applying my moisturiser and my SPF, putting a little bit of this on top, and then a tiny bit of my Nip and Fab foundation, anywhere where I've got sort of discoloration, like around my mouth, and that's it, I'm done. And my skin has looked so beautiful, so glowy, so dewy, so healthy. It almost looks like I've been on a holiday, which I haven't been on for over a year now. It just looks beautiful in my eyes. Obviously it's wash off, so it's not going to last like for like days and days. It actually does wash off when you cleanse your face, but yeah, anytime I feel like my skin needs a bit of a pick-me-up, a bit of a boost, a bit of warmth, I use this. And I've got a medium skin tone and it works well for me. I think if you're more of a fairer skin tone, maybe use a little bit less, or perhaps that's the look you're going for, you want to look super bronzy, and in that case this is really good. Okay, 2 things that I want to share with you guys is actually, both of them have actually been a gift from one of my lovely friends who I met through my blog and Instagram. Her name is Samaya, and she sent me these 2 just as a gift, which was so sweet and caring and thoughtful of her, and I was absolutely not expecting it at all. Got the biggest, like, nicest surprise, and she actually didn't put her Instagram shop details or anything on it. Like, it was genuinely a gift just to, like, I don't know, it was just a gift, and it made me so happy. I said please do share the Instagram details with me, because if this has made me this happy, I think it could make other people really happy too. And the gift ideas are so unique but so special. So I'll show you the first thing. This is Samaya's company. It's pretty_keepsakes, and I have kept it in its packaging for a reason. So this is what it looks like. It's a really beautiful frame which has Ikra's Sadako box on it, which is lovely. Obviously my name is Ikra, and it's got a gorgeous pink sparkly background. It's got a little slot here to post money into, and then on the back I just wanted to show you how cutely it was presented with this little sticker, and it says the Prophet ﷺ said, "Give charity without delay, for it stands in the way of calamity," and this is the hadith. I don't think I've ever received a gift as thoughtful as this. It's a way for me to like put all my spare change to give to charity rather than to end up spending it on sweets and junk food. And charity is such a huge part of my life, honestly. Like, it's something that I've always been very passionate about from a young age, so just to see this arrive at my doorstep was just the nicest thing ever. She also does lots of different variations of this. I'll leave some pictures around the screen. Seen on her Instagram, she does like a Hajj fund box, a wedding fund box, just so many different versions of it. And then the reason why her company is called Keepsakes is because it's a nice way of like saying thank you or commemorating a special occasion, and then having something that you can keep forever. Thank you so much, Samaya, for that. That was the first gift. Honestly, she was so generous. She really didn't have to give me anything at all. It genuinely touched my heart so much. And then the second thing is this really heavy box here, and it literally is the cutest thing ever. It's a black gift box. It's got this little faux flower on it, and it's got like a bow on it, and on the label it says my name, and it's got a giraffe. And this again is from Samaya, but she asked her friend who runs a company, Be Happy London, to put this box together for me, which was so sweet. So I just went on Be Happy London's Instagram and I followed them. Her business is essentially selling those gorgeous frames that you see like people have for like baby showers and weddings and mendis, and it's honestly like the most beautiful flower arrangement she does, and I think they're 5 flowers so you can keep them forever. She obviously has also put this together. I don't know if this is completely bespoke, like a favour for Samaya. I'm not sure. I just want to share this with you because it's so gorgeous. So I'm carefully opening this box up because I don't want everything to spill out. And then essentially inside there are a bunch of different things that have each got their own giraffe label on. It's the cutest thing ever. And she also like left a little card as well. There's a little notebook here and it says to-do list, set limitations, listen to my heart, stay focused, practice determination, celebrate achievements. There is a little snack box here which has got dates and walnuts in it, and it says dreams have no expiry date. So cute. There's a little bath bomb in here as well, and on this one it says you're the bomb, and it's got a giraffe again on the label.
This here is a mirror, which the mirror says looking good on it, very cute, and then the label here says life is like a mirror, smile, and it smiles back at you. There's a little box of, I believe these are sticky notes. It takes a big heart to shape a little mind. There is a hands cream here, oh gorgeous, by the brand Abana, and on here it says the best hands are those that mould the future. There's a Makeup Revolution palette here, be your own kind of beautiful, and it's got the most gorgeous, stunning mauvey shades. And finally there is this little eye mask. This is a gel eye mask. It's supposed to be an instant cooling remedy for puffy, tired eyes, and it's got donuts on it, so cute. And on this label it says, don't let anyone tell you you're less than incredible.
You guys, I could not get over how cute and adorable this gift was. I mean, actually made my whole entire month. Everything in here is so sweet. It's the cutest little care package. It's so thoughtful. The giraffe labels are absolutely adorable, and if this lovely lady does do this for a gift idea, I mean, there would literally be nothing else that would be as sweet and cute as this. It's just so thoughtful and so caring, and everything in here I'm actually going to use and eat. Some of the things I'm going to eat as well. It's just so lovely, and I just adore this as well. I mean, if this is not the perfect Eid gift this year, I really don't know what is. So I highly recommend you check both of them out. Their Instagram links will be down below. It's really important to support local businesses. They're both based in London, but it's also really important to support Muslim businesses because, yeah, sure, we could get like Eid gifts from Sainsbury's or Asda or whatever, but we want to put money into the pockets of our people, you know, like we should help them to flourish and them to grow. So highly recommend you check those guys out and get ahead of your Eid shopping now, because you know when Ramadan comes around and everybody's so busy and you're focusing on your ibadat, you want to make sure that you've got your gifts done rather than waiting in the last week like some people tend to do. Okay, this is a bit of a random one, but I had to mention it because I've shared it with you guys on Instagram and Snapchat, and actually I have been loving hard waxing. So I'm just going to show you this. This is my little hard wax pot, and as you can see I still have hard wax inside it. That's the only issue. I don't actually know how to clean this yet. I've used it twice and I'm going to use it at least one more time before I write a review or do a whole video dedicated to it. But essentially this is a hair removal method which is pretty affordable. You only have to buy this once, obviously, until it breaks, which hopefully will be a long time before that happens. And then you buy wax beads, which a little bit goes a long way. And I just needed a method which wasn't shaving because my skin does not cope very well with that at all. And also epilating, I just don't find it comfortable at all. I don't enjoy epilating at all. This has been working an absolute treat. I thought that the pain would be very, very intense. It's not at all. It's very bearable. It almost feels like you're ripping a sticker off, so not much pain at all. And it's very effective. The only thing I will say is that it's quite a messy process, and what's difficult is getting the temperature right, because this is quite a cheap wax pot. They're about £15 to £20 on Amazon. I did find the second time I used it, like, getting the temperature to the right amount was difficult, but I will be talking about that in another video, possibly in 2 months, maybe just telling you guys how I feel. But it is a favourite because I have been loving it. First time I used it, I was amazed. The results were so good. My skin felt so soft, so smooth, no ingrowing hairs, and the best thing is that the hair growth was really slow, and I felt like it was definitely more sparse, and it wasn't prickly, it wasn't uncomfortable. Honestly, just based on those results, I was really happy to use it again, and I'm really happy that it's in my life. I don't know how I've not heard of it before, because strip waxing is a no for me. And then like going to the salon, also no. It's just something I'm not very comfortable with. My favourite event of the month has got to be going to this talk. Unfortunately, I cannot remember the sheikh's name who was doing the talk, but he was just so eloquent, and basically the book that he was doing his talk on is called The Book of Assistance. I will obviously leave a picture of it here so you guys know what I'm talking about, and I'll leave it linked below. It is so beautiful. The book is very small, it's not very big at all, but it's packed full of knowledge, and it's written in a way that's very easy to digest. So no matter where you are on the, I suppose, the religious spectrum, whether you're very religious or you're not very practicing at all, everyone can take from it. So I highly recommend you guys check it out. And maybe pick it up as your Ramadan book, possibly, or at least one of them that you're going to try and read. I honestly found it so beneficial to be sitting in that talk. The talk was on the final chapter of the book, which is essentially the importance of reflecting, and I just think it was so relevant to everybody, but especially me at that time. I just think that I can get very busy with school and work, and then obviously YouTube as well, and social media and all the other things in the world, but actually it's quite easy to then lose focus on what is the most important thing in the world, which is preparing for your akhirah, your afterlife. That's what us Muslims believe anyway, and I just found that talk so helpful, because it kind of just did help me to refocus a little bit. And that's just what I wanted to share. I don't normally talk about religion on my channel. Obviously you guys can see I'm a Muslim. I can show you that I'm a Muslim, but I don't necessarily talk about it. It's not the focus of my channel. However, I do want to talk about it sometimes because it's a big part of my life, even though I don't always share it. So yeah. The final favourite actually is Suits, the Netflix show. So let's go completely divert from that and go on to Netflix. My Netflix of the month was definitely Suits. Basically, I started watching season 1 and season 2 probably a year and a half ago, and it was just so slow for me. I just wasn't into it at all. I just left it. I just completely was like, I was over it. I was watching other things, but I started watching it again sort of towards the end of March, and I cannot believe I watched season 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 in like the space of 5 weeks. Obviously in that time I did have Easter holidays, so I kind of have a bit of justification. Basically it just got better and better. I definitely liked how they were exploring the characters' backgrounds and their feelings, and, you know, getting psychological, because that is so my cup of tea, but also seeing how they managed to squeeze in and out of situations. And the law world is something that I personally never really been into, but I did find it very fascinating watching this. And I just literally today, like before I started filming, I watched the finale of season 7. It was emotional. That's all I'm going to say. It was a very emotional finale. If you have any recommendations of any series to start, do let me know, because I feel like most of my series have now finished. I think Suits will probably be back in July, and it'll be interesting to see how they do without two of the main characters. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it returning. And that is the end of my April favourites. I feel like it's been really choppy and changey, but I hope you did enjoy it. I'm looking at my little screen recording thing. I think it's going to be quite a long one, so I better go now before I have to edit for the next 5 hours. If you did enjoy this, then please do make sure you hit thumbs up. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!